A tree from Tulsa's gathering place is now part of a new gathering place for some Tulsa firefighters. Fox 23's Sarah Hart found out how one firefighter's vision and hard work turned scraps of wood into a one-of-a-kind creation.
Talk to any firefighter in Tulsa, and they will tell you this is not a job. It's a passion that is in your blood.
I've been wanting to be a fireman ever since I was a little kid.
And for the last year, Jordan Ashlock has done what every other firefighter in the city does. Every third day, he leaves his family behind and heads to the station to spend the next 24 hours with his other family.
This is a big part of the brotherhood and family, with eating meals around, talking about stories and hearing stories from past chiefs and, just stuff like that.
Ashlock has been a part of the crew at Station 18 near I-44 in Peoria since November 2017. In that year, he says his captain challenged him, as he does all rookies, to take on a station project.
It gives them something to finally look back on, in a sense of accomplishment, and something to keep them busy when we have some slower times at the station.
And Captain Jose Ariza says Ashlock went a little further than most.
And he said, well, can I do a table? I said, of course you can do a table. Thinking we're going to get a very plain Jane table, and this thing kind of took on a life of its own.
Expectations originally not high because Ashlock is not a carpenter.
I had to borrow half the tools that I used on it because I've never done anything like it.
Ashlock says the driver on his crew gave him the idea, and luck would have it, at the time, his uncle, who has a tree service, had just finished up work for Tulsa's gathering place. So the wood the table is made from, you guessed it, is salvaged from our brand new historic park. Yet another reason that Captain Jerry Brown says this table is so special.
This company actually is going to respond to any major incident that happens at the gathering place. And it's just another unique factor about Station 18 and that table, where it came from.
Ashlock says the tree was a big red oak, about 40 inches round. Running it through the mill, just the beginning of a long 6 months of work.
There's a lot of trial and error and handwork and stuff and tools that I've never used before and just learning how to do it, YouTube and...
And to put into perspective just how big this thing is, they say it's nearly 11 feet tall. That's about the same size as a regulation basketball goal.
And with fire hydrants for legs, it weighs at least 600 pounds.
So he's kind of made it unique.
No one prouder than this guy, Ashlock's dad, David, who is also a Tulsa firefighter.
I just helped out a little bit, just as needed, for when he needed some extra hands.
And while awed by the finished product, David says he isn't really surprised.
He has been very impressive since the beginning of trying to become a fireman. So, it's very difficult, and then to take on a project like this that's going to be so meaningful from now on, that I'm pretty proud of him.
It was a humbling experience, and I'm glad that I did it.
Talking about tradition, they say if this thing is taken care of, it could be here long after Ashlock retires. In Midtown, covering news that matters, Sarah Hart, Fox 23 News.